Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome back to the Ant Online Indie Spotlight every week. It's me, Thor, your friend. I'm back. And you might be thinking to yourself, you're not my friend, Thor. You're not my friend. You sit here every week and you talk about indie games and my wallet can't handle it. It can't handle it. Thor, it just can't. And now you come back to this week with a, what do you want from me? And I look at you. Imagine this. I look at you and I say, it's okay. It's all right. I get it. You're safe now. You see this thing? All I want you to play with is your ball. Ladies and gentlemen, we're checking out Ball Pit today, baby. All right, I get it. I know. It's been one heck of a year for indie games. Whether it's Mega Bonk, whether it's Clover Pit, whether it's Ball Pit, we got a lot of things out there. We got a lot of things out there. We're going into the holidays, right? But here's what I'll say. Yes, there's a lot of great indie games out there, but they're not that expensive. You know what I mean? You can buy 6 indie games for the price of a great AAA game. So you might as well run 6 tries versus 1. And today that try is looking at us like Ball Pit, baby. So what is it? What is Ball Pit? Ball Pit is, you might be thinking to yourself, Thor, you're sitting here with you're farming? You doing farming things? What are we farming? What are we doing? No. So there is a meta out of game, but Ball Pit is essentially a roguelike meets Tetris meets Ball Breaker, and I hate to say it, but it's kind of a banger. It's kind of a banger. Here, first of all, let's just get some resources. So this is your out of game progression. Every time you do a run or so, you can start building your little city state, and as you do this, you'll see this kind of looks like Ball Breaker. What is the other game that I forget what it was called, but it was an old Namco game. Ball Blaster? It was Bubble Bobble. Oh, Bubble Bobble. I'm reaching deep. I'm a 90s kid and I'm reaching deep for those games. But yeah, here we go. Let's do this. Let's get some resources first. So up in the top right, you'll see 54 wheat, 29 log, 727 gold, and what it looks like to be 2 stone. And here, make that 3 stone. Resources gathered. And let's go ahead and build ourselves, you know what? Oh, what do we got here? Farm. Let's see what we got here. What shall we have? Ooh, the Exorcist. I need 20 stone. That's a lot of stone. That's a lot of stone. So let me go ahead and build while I'm at it, let's go ahead and do one of these. Let's go ahead and just do one of that. Yeah. Let's do that. And then that way, next time, after the end of the run, I'll show you how we get a lot of stone. Like a stone. A little Chris Cornell. But let's get into it. Here's our characters. Each character plays a little Tetris a little bit different. You might be thinking to yourself, Thor, Tetris? Really? Kinda. You have characters coming down the top of the screen. You have to kill those characters. Those characters drop gems. When you get those gems, you get XP. When you get XP, you get levels. Those levels grant you power, and then you get power-ups. And then, like a Vampire Survivor-like game, you got to take those powers, you got to combine them. You're gonna combine those powers into more different powers. And then once you bind those powers into more different powers, then you're gonna be stronger. So today we are going to be looking at my Ice Boy. So he has a ball, like I mentioned, Bubble Bobble and Bubble Breaker, and that ball is going to do different things, and this one is a Freezy ball. So here we go. Let's do it. I'm going to do a little old school cool. I'm going to do the normal round. Instead of doing the ice. And that way, you've already completed this level. You select the character at the speed. You won't gain any gear or other bonus for doing it again. Are you sure you want to continue? No. Let's do a different character. Let's do a different character. Let's do the warrior. We could do the sheriff. No, let's just do the warrior. He just got a bleed ball. He's got a bleed ball. Let's do a normal round. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ball Pit. This is a game that's been taking your friends away. Whether it's Clover Pit, whether it's Mega Bonk, it's a good year for indie games. It is a good year for indie games. So, like I mentioned before, you're going to shoot balls downrange. You're going to have your special ball. In this case, my special ball is called the bleed ball. It'll do bleed damage if it slaps and bounces against any targets. So, you have to clear the field. When you clear the field, you get gems. Those gems give you power-ups. And once you get power-ups, hopefully, you will get to the end. Ooh, okay. So, okay, this is a bounce ball. Okay. I might go for a bounce build because this is a bleed bounce. I might go for a bleed bounce ball. I might go for it. I think I should. Let's do it. Let's just do it. So every time it bounces, it's going to get a little bit faster. And you can see a little bit of the rhythm here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Let's go ahead and do one of these. Game's pretty hard though. I will say the game is actually a little bit tough, and I like that. I like a tough experience. Not my meat, but you know I like it like medium rare. Don't want to get crazy with it. Again, a simple theme, at least for me as a content creator, somebody who's been really diving into indie games this year, full-fledged, jumping in the pool, so to speak. It's just the actual ability for indie developers to pull off visually and exciting and just dopamine-inspiring visuals and sounds. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that bow in the back. That bow in the back. He's throwing a bit fastball. Let's do lightning. Let's do a little bit of lightning. Let's do a little bit of lightning here. Nothing wrong with that. So I am going to be doing a bounce build. So side damage, anything that encourages bouncing things off walls is going to be really the name of my game. Just like that. You can see how much damage that does. Now I will say, ooh, okay. Let's do a little bit of. Here we got fireball here. That'll do fire damage. We've got ghost ball, which actually sounds pretty okay. So it goes through people, but then it bounces in the back and it comes back. So I could do something pretty cool here where the ball goes forward, does a little bit of damage on the way out, but then does more damage on the way back in. So I could do that. Ooh, should I do that? Should I do that? It's a little bit tough. It's a little bit hard. I'm going to go with fireball. Okay, a couple levels here. So you're going to get a couple power-ups in the form of fusion and upgrades. Every time you see that rainbow-colored power-up, you'll either be offered a upgrade pack where you have up to 5 chances to upgrade whatever you actually have equipped on your character, or you can actually upgrade and evolve your balls as well. I'm sure we'll see a little bit of that. Okay, here we go. What do we want to do here? Ooh, that's pretty good, but we're looking for the sideways one. So let's re-roll here. And anything here? No. We'll roll one more time. We're going to go with Earthquake. A lot of AoE on this build, which isn't actually super great, just because I am doubling up on AoE. But we'll see if it has the special sauce to get to the end. Okay. Nice. Yeah, after 1 or 2 bounces, those balls just absolutely ricochet. All right. 1 upgrade to my Earthquake and 1 upgrade to the fire. So, the cooldown or the speed at which you throw the balls is directly tied on when you catch the balls. So they will hit your back of the screen and eventually come back to you. However, I could take a magnet here. And upgrade the magnet a bit and say, okay, you know what? I want to shoot these balls out a lot faster. So let's go ahead and do that. So now we're going to have the ability to catch our ball a lot easier on the way back. So let's upgrade that a little bit, and it'll upgrade on the tiles. Ooh, looks like we already have the first boss. Okay, nothing to it. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that one out. Let's do that. Let's go ahead. Let's see if we can't. There we go. Let's see if we can. There we go. I want to try to at least get a... There we go. See if I can. There we go. That's sauce right there. There we go, Becky. Getting a nice little sideways. So instead of going for a head-on approach, obviously with the side bounces, very nice. Okay, this is also really good. This is just make those balls go faster. You know what I mean? And let me tell you, not the worst upgrade you can get, for sure. Simple, clean. That's how you're making me feel tonight. Okay, let's do a little bit of... Let's get Earthquake up a little bit. Oh, here's our evolution. We can get a magma ball. Emits lava blobs over time. Enemies who walk into the lava blobs are dealt 16 to 31 damage and gain 1 stack of burn. Burn lasts for 3 seconds, dealing per stack. Ball involves the lava blobs. Also deal to nearby units. That's pretty good. You know what? That's gonna be a little bit of single target. I like that. A little bit of ball down range. Okay. A little magma. Okay. There we go. See, that's then you can. Oh yeah, there we go, Becky. There we go. A little fire damage. Little fire. Okay. Not bad. That's actually really powerful. So we are keeping up. So far, looks like a pretty good run in general. Now, I probably... Boom. Balls that hit flaming enemies. Light on fire. And deal bonus damage on the next hit. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going for a fire build. We are going for it. Let's do fire builds. Let's do it. I like it. I like that idea. Okay. And so I am going to be looking for another fireball downrange because we might be able to get lightning fire. So we're going to be trying to do our best pyro flame. Yes, I think that's the play. Let's get some balls bouncing off the walls. Balls bouncing off the walls. Balls. What a great, again, what an absolutely great aesthetic, though, they've come to go with. So, ooh, here. Okay, so let's go ahead. I want to get this. I know this is really good. This is really good. No, I got to go with my mag. I want to go with the magnet here, because, again, it's about shooting them down range and catching them. All right. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take a nice 4. Come on with that. So far, we actually have a pretty good build going on here. So I'm looking, again, I want a fireball, though. Another fireball. So maybe I can mix it with lightning a bit. And that will be lightning or my spike ball. Those will double up, double dip, and those will actually be really, really powerful. But so far, I think we're in a good spot here. Yes, there we go. Let's start getting some ball bounces here. There we go. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and do a reroll here. Okay, this isn't bad. And I've had this twice now. So this is gonna be dangerous. So I'm specifically digging in the sack for some balls here, and the fire one is the one I want. Having said that, though, this sideways one, because we're going for a bounce build, is not bad. Is not bad at all. But we gotta live. Unfortunately, we did not. Unfortunately, we did not get what we wanted. However, in the words of J.R.R. Martin, ooh, okay, hold on here. Okay, so we could either go for the bleed and magma and double up on the dot damage, which isn't bad, or we could do double down on the AoE here. Now, I'm not struggling with AoE. So I think I'm going to go for the single target here. Because I already get a little bit of AoE on that. But I know. But I think late game, we're about to hit our second boss anyways. So I just think we just need that bleed damage. If we're going to be, if we're honest with each other, I think we need that bleed damage. Because as you can tell, we're clearing the board fine. Is it the fastest board cleared? No. Is it getting the job done? Yes. And getting the job done, something that I like to do once in a while, occasionally, if I have to. Very rarely. Oh, there we go. Oh, that ball in the back is just having it's having its best day. All right, let's get some off the wall here. Let's do a little bit of this. There, yeah. So I kind of, unfortunately, you know what? I might be able to crack it right into that. Yeah. Actually, let's see. So instead of bouncing it off the first time, let's go ahead. Ooh, the vampire ball is fun though. I do like me some vampire ball. I am going to need some health here. But the ice lightning is not bad. So, ooh. All right. So with that, what I showed you guys earlier this is why the magnet is so strong. If I get in such a good position here where it actually comes back to me, I can actually get those things coming out very fast. Hopefully this is about to die. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was actually a little bit closer than I care to admit. Okay. One evolution available. Oh, yeah. All right. We're doubling up. We are doubling up here. Now we've got to get some more on the field, but as you can tell, there we go. Okay. Yes, we are in a pretty good spot here. We do need to, however, okay, get some elemental damage on here. This should all be close to, okay. Gotta get a little nervous here. Get a little nervous here. All right, we're okay. See, we're okay. You all right, little fella? You all right? We're back. We're back in the clear. All right, a little sideways. And you can tell now. You can see every time we get a sideways launch on that, that's going to. So if I can get one kind of in that little crook here. Okay, here, I'll show you what I mean. Let me go ahead and show you exactly what I mean. Boom, there it is. Just like that. There we go. Kind of go from the side here. Good. Nice. There we go. Nice. When it gets in the back crack. Take it back, Jack. Take it back, Jack. Okay. Not the worst. All right. Looks like we are very close to our end boss once more. I wish I could have some heals, though. I do. I could use another ball, though. And I am going into this with 2 combined fusion balls, but not. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. A little bit of wheat here. Okay. Now I will say the boss here is very hard to like. I just don't think it's a. I think they could have done a little bit better with the final boss. It definitely incentivizes a ghost build, and you'll see what I mean here. It's kind of hard to hit the crown of the last boss, but hey. Ooh, another fireball. Don't mind if I do. Let's get some more fire downrange, boys and girls. That's what we were looking for. I don't know. Maybe we'll that meter on the right tells you when the next boss is coming up, and unfortunately for me, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it. I'm gonna get to the end, or get another upgrade before the end. So let's go ahead and claim this. Let's go back in here, claim some of these. Yes. We are actually. Ooh. Okay, it's alright. It's alright, little fella. You alright, little fella? So at this point, I kind of. Yeah, I think I am falling a little bit behind on the DPS. But at least I'm able to clear it. At least he's able to clear. He's able to clear, folks. So this isn't the best run I've had by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I'm taking a little bit of damage here. Okay. In fact, I might not get to the walls. Hold on, let's go ahead and grab that. I'm being in a little bit of trouble here. I need some health. Okay. So now, I need to... Okay. Dodge all of this. Now we got ourselves a bullet hell. Now, I should be able to... Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more bounces off. So this is, again, what I was talking about with the bounce shenanigans. I need to look at the corner of my eye, try to get a good bounce here, just right off the bat, while also dodging at the same time, because I'm down to my last health. Am I making you nervous? Because I'm nervous. Okay. Everything's fine. See, we're just gonna do a little bit of this. Don't get nervous now. Let's get a little bit of this. Here we go. We're close. Okay, I'm kind of feeling it. There it is. Okay, I can see I need to go there. I can hear. I'm using the audio to tell me if I'm hitting the spot right. Okay. Oh. Okay. We're okay. You all right, little fella? You all right, little fella? Oh, there's the rogues. Okay. Use the force, Luke. Oh man. I thought I had it. I was in the flow. I was in the flow state. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. There is a game ball pit. But I think we have one more in this. So let me return to base. Let me show you how the out of game currency kind of works. So I gained some resources there. In order to unlock new characters, you need to build new things. And so here you can see unlocks a new character in 5 stones. I can get that. I can get the 5 stones. I think we can get it. So let's go ahead and shoot it down range. You know what? I'm just gonna go for a lot of stones here. Let's do this. Boom. Okay. There's my 6 stones. Okay. We're good. We got this. Nice. And then we're gonna build here. And Veterans Hut. Okay. Let's do a little bit of Veterans Hut. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to play with the character right now because I need to whack the Veterans Hut 10 times in order to unlock it. So let's go ahead and get back onto that field. And I'm going to go with the ice build again and run it back. We're going to run it back, ladies and gentlemen, because the ice one is my favorite. And I want to share with you some of my favorites. Some of the favorites out there. So what have you been playing? What have you been getting down on? What have you been... What has been your indie? If you're watching this, you might like indie games. You might enjoy that. I would like to believe so. I know I have this year. Okay. Ooh, look at these animations, by the way. It's just absolute great pixel art. Absolutely. Ooh. Side, the little brood mother. Okay, so the brood mother. So there's, you can see that we have main balls, and then we have tiny balls. And these tiny balls, you can do a build around tiny balls if you wanted to. So for this case, the brood mother, every time it bounces off something, has a chance to spawn a mini ball. Now, that does synergize a little bit with my ice because the mini balls obviously do less damage. And so, but when things are frozen, they take increased damage. So you could do a little something, you know, you could do a little bit of ice meets. Yeah, you can do that. However, I am looking for some ghost balls. I do want to do an ice ghost build. I do want to, I liked that ghost. Yeah, it's really, really good. Also, little upgrades. I'll take them. What do we got here? Ice balls. Okay, okay. I'll take 2. Better than 1. Lightning and ice. Okay, okay, okay. Enemies explode. This will be pretty good. I do like that. Not bad for. That's actually hits pretty hard. It's actually a really good. Sometimes, you know, when your build goes either single target or, you know, AOE, it's good to have sometimes a little bit of something in the tank, and that explosion does that for me. Okay, let's do that. Let's go ahead. Another brood mother. Interesting. I have not used this as well. But let's go ahead and do one of these. Ooh, a little fusion here. Okay. I don't know. I could try. Should I try? Or should I wait for a ghost ball and do a fusion that way? Because I don't know. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just throw it down. Let's do it. So every time it bounces now, it has a chance to launch mini balls, and those mini balls, and that's what's cool about this, is that the mini balls will also take on the properties of the main ball. And so we're gonna have tiny little ice frozen balls everywhere. That's the dream. That is the dream every time it pops. Okay, so we'll do that. Perfect. Now, go ahead and clear this out a little bit. Perfect. There we go. So, ice build. Here we go. And of course we get our ghost. Of course we get our ghost ball. Okay, we get our ghost ball. And that's a little frustrating because if we would have had the ghost of the ice, we could have had an ice ghost. But that's okay. We still might have some fun here. Okay. But I will say our damage is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and we can re-roll here. And I think we will. Okay, that's not great. Oh, this is what we want. We want this. So this is fun. There we go. Okay, so we're going to try to double down on the ice build. You're going to try to double down on the ice build here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this. There we go. Hopefully. Nice. Good damage here. Now, not enough freezing for my taste. Should have been frozen a long time ago, but that is what it is. There we go. That is not cracking. Ooh, this tells me we have to have a lot more single target damage, unfortunately. AoE, we're cooking. Okay, that should hopefully be close. There we go. That was a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. We can re-roll one more time. Okay, one more time. Let's do lightning, I suppose. Even though I know I just said we need more single target damage. Unfortunate. Oh, this is... Okay, we're okay. Okay. Getting a little nervous. Okay. Getting a little nervous here. We're getting a little nervous. Yes, let's do one of these. Some more ice. Okay. Ooh, okay. I want another ice ball, though. I do want another ice ball. Okay, let's just gonna get him down faster. Let's go ahead and let's throw one into here. Perfect. Okay. See if I can. No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to level. Maybe able to level up before. No, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to grab that. Okay, another fission. Another ghost ball. Okay. Ooh, let's get right into that little crack right there. Nice. Oh, when it hits though. I will say that when it hits, it hits. Okay, we don't need that. We can re-roll here, and I think we will. Because again, we're trying to go for an ice build here. One more re-roll. Bless me! Okay, we got this. I'll take it. At least that'll help us. That'll help out. Okay. So again, I'm a little nervous about the... I am a little nervous about the boss here. We're about to roll up onto the second one. Okay, another fission up here, right here. Okay, I'll take that. And if we had an ice here, I'd be really comfortable where we're at. Because ice and ghost is actually really good. And again, we were trying to get as much of that ice splatter out there as we possibly can. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Now. Okay. Now, one more evolution. And I think, or evolve. And I think we might either get an evolution or combine it too. And that'll be really, really nice. Because again, all we're trying to do is freeze as much as possible. I think. Oh, there it is. It's starting to come together. Come on, give me a fusion. Oh, I need a fusion. Okay. Okay. Oh, and that was a nice one too. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. We take this. Second boss, I think is going to be no big deal. As you can tell, again, you can kind of like judge your strength based on when the boss comes. How are you doing? How are you doing? All baby balls deal 20% more damage. That's not horrible because we do have that. That's not bad. That's not bad. In fact, I think I am going to go with that. If I get some upgrades into that thing, those baby balls that pop out of the brood mother. That's not going to be bad at all. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead and do one of these. Let's go ahead and grab that. Perfect. And we'll do one of these. Okay, let's get some damage going on that. Perfect. And I think I can honestly just do one of these. Okay. Okay. Ooh, still not a lot of great damage. Like that is good. We like that. You know what I mean? We like when it explodes like that. It definitely kind of makes up for it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that was a little bit of damage. Yeah, we can upgrade that. Now this, hopefully... Okay, evolution here. This is what we wanted. Now we can either go... Freeze the enemy it passes through for 0.8 seconds. That's good. That's good. That's really good. Or... We can go for that. Dealing... No, but we want the ghost. We want the ghost. We want the ghost here. Because again, that final boss... That's tough. There it is. There it is. Okay. There we go. Now that's a build, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a build. Now we can do... Okay. Let's go ahead and grab... We might be able to combine it one more time with something. And so the question is, what do we do? I think we go for the burn here. And we do a fire ghost burn, ice ghost burn, something. All right. That's the fun of it. You know, you're experimenting. I bet nobody remembers the creepy crawlers back in the day. Creepy crawlers. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good damage. Okay. I like it. I like it. Let's do it. Freeze length. A little bit of longer freeze. Don't mind if I do. Perfect. Yeah, good news. The good thing about evolving your balls is that they can actually combine if you find another one of those fusions, which is nice, right? So it keeps up the upgrade path. Very nice. Okay, we are actually doing very well here in general. In general, we're actually doing very, very well. Okay, let's see if I... Okay. Nice. Keep upgrading my ice. Longer freezes. And if I can get that freeze up to... Okay, here we go. Oh, here it is. The fusion and the lightning. Ugh, I wish it would have been a fire, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. I'll take it. Now, I'm pretty sure the light... every time freeze enemy passes through... Area effect also inflicts status effects. Wow, good. So now the lightning will actually inflict... the... Okay, good. Good. Take it. There we go. That lightning bolt is just doing work. I'll take that every day. I'll take that every day. Okay. There it is. Oh, I'm gonna get one more. I know for a fact I'm gonna get one more level here. There we go. And then, ooh, another ice ball. Stop it. We can't do that, can we? We can't do that, can we? We're gonna do it. I don't think we're gonna get another. We are definitely 100% not getting another fusion. But it's fun to think about, though. It's fun to think about. The what ifs. We wanted an ice build and we got an ice build, baby. Alright. Okay. Boss is coming. Okay, okay. And again, I think we did okay. The fact that we were able to... Let me go ahead and grab that health, though. Boom. Okay. Now, I have to decide whether or not to just focus on whether my ice ball can be enough damage. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. So I can actually throw it down range here. So hopefully get, yeah, there we go. See there, 380. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. You can see the 380 just popping off every time. Yeah. Okay, this is what we do. We stay here. Our ghost ball is gonna carry us. Carry us, ghost ball. Stop it. There we go. Yes. So I mentioned at the earlier part of the run that the ghost balls on this boss, absolutely fantastic. Because again, I can bounce it off the wall and all that, but it's just not, it's not as good. Okay, okay. Yeah. Is this gonna be a no-hit run as far as the boss goes? Is this the dream? Is this the dream? Oh, okay, we're dreaming. We're dreaming. We're dreaming. We're dreaming. Okay, okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we are on our way. Oh, 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 oh. Don't speak too soon. Don't speak too soon. Oh, there it is. There it is. You're all right, little fella. Final time. Not bad. Not bad at all. I would like to believe I'm the wheat master. I am, okay, look, we are DPS here. We had, now keep in mind these balls came on at different timings. So our broodmother actually had 274 launches at 63,000 damage with 67 DPS. Having said that, with only 56 launches, this one almost caught up in damage and had a lot more DPS. However, it's looking like our Frost Bomb had 24 launches and a lot of DPS there. So not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That had 100 DPS. We love that. That was pretty good. And this one didn't, not super great, but not, you know, okay, okay, okay. But this is a great, nice little breakdown here for sure. A nice little breakdown. Okay, return to base. And let's unlock a character. I'm excited. I don't know what character we're going to unlock. I don't know. I don't know what character we're going to unlock, but we're going to find out. Let's just harvest. Okay, I need 10. So let's go ahead and I need, yeah. I need to actually bounce off. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Nice. Okay, not a lot of resources besides that, but I'll take it. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. You've unlocked the embedded. Ooh, cool. I want to know. What does the embedded do? Marked by countless battles, he awaits his next assignment. Balls always pierce enemies until they hit a wall. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. And speaking of liking it, ladies and gentlemen, it's Ball Pit. Another Indie Spotlight coming at you on a beautiful week for the Indie Spotlight of the Week, featured by Ant Online. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a privilege. It's been a pleasure to show you another indie game, another indie darling. A lot of people are playing this. An unhealthy amount of people are playing with their balls, and I'm here for it. So, I'm sorry. I have to tell you, I'll be back next week with another indie game and another indie spotlight here on Ant Online. For more about them, stick around, and I'll see you guys next week. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, this show is brought to you by Ants Online, the one-stop shop for all things tech. And if you're looking for great deals, hey, like I said last week, I get it. We're going into the holidays. And I don't know what's with my friends being born in the months of October, November, and December, but quite frankly, I've had it. So in order for me to make sure I take care of them all, I'm always looking for the greatest deals. And my first stop is Anton Line, and specifically the deal of the day. Listen, I get it. If you're looking for a controller, you're looking for a monitor, you're looking for games, those are expensive things. And so what Anton Line does that every single day of the week, they've got a new deal for you. So let's say you're not looking for a controller, right? Maybe pink wireless Xbox controller. That's not your thing today. Well, tomorrow they're probably going to have a monitor up there on the deal of the day, and it is a surprise grab bag of the best deals in gaming. And look, listen, I promise you, head on over there, make it your first stop, and you will not be sorry. But ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, Anton Line's Indie Spotlight of the Week, and we'll see you next time for more gaming.